Sairam children, how are you all? I hope you all are fit and fine at your places. And children, how's your festival? How you enjoyed your festival? I hope you enjoyed your festival with safety. But now we have to begin with our studies. Okay children? So today in our maths class, we are going to continue our same chapter number 12, can we share? So children, in our today class, we are going to discuss first of all what we have done previously. What does can we share means? Can we share means how we are dividing anything into equal parts, or how we can share our thing with other. Okay, it could be eatable, it could be a thing that can be used by us. For example, pencil. If I am giving example of anything, so if there are 3 pencils, so how we are going to share that pencil among each children are there sitting. For example, if there are 3 children sitting and we are having 3 pencil, so how we can share that pencil? We can share that pencil among each, one pencil among each. So as we discuss, can we share, in that we discuss some of the questions. In that we have to divide, or we have to distribute anything among equal parts or equal groups, whether there is 2 group, 3 groups. According to that, we are going to divide among them equally. First thing. Next we discuss how many number of total things, then how many groups are there, and in each group how we are dividing that thing. Understood? Next we discuss if we got total number of thing. For example, stars, beads we talked about. So how we are going to divide in equal group? In equal, yes, in equal group. For example, that number of thing should be divided in that each group among them. Now today we are going to start with our page number 163. In that we are going to discuss about share the grains. So children, as you know, birds eat grains, you know very well. Understood? Mummy bird brings 12 grains. Mummy bird brings 12 grains. So which is mummy bird? This is mummy bird. Brings how many grains? 12 grains. Now how to distribute equally? How to distribute equally? Mummy bird starts by giving 1 grain to each baby. So children, as we count, the mummy bird gives 1 more grain to each baby. First she given 1 grain to each baby. So first of all, we are going to see that how many babies are there. There are 4 babies. First, mummy bird given 1 grain to each baby. Then mummy bird gives one more grain. First she gave one grain each. Then she gave one more grain to each baby. So it becomes 2 with each. Understood? Now each baby has got 2 grains now. How many grains are left? Children, as we discussed, total number of grains are 12. If she given 2 grains to each baby, it means 2 4s are 8. So, how many grains are left? 4 grains left. If we are going to minus 12 minus 8, we got 4. So, how many grains left? 4. She puts one more grain in each baby's mouth. Now, she has given one more grain to each baby. All the grains are finished. All the grains are finished. First she given one grain to each baby. Then one more grain she has given. Then we have seen that 4 grains left. So she given one more grain to each baby's mouth. All the grains are finished. Now all the grains are finished. Now 12 grains have been divided among 4 baby birds. Each baby has got 3 grains. Each baby has got 3 grains. Understood? So 12 divided by 4 means 3. 3 each baby bird got grain. Understood? I hope you understood this. Now come to next page. Now try these nows. Gopu has 3 plates of jalebis. Gopu has 3 plates of jalebis. Each plate has a different number. Each plate has a different number of jalebis. So, first we are going to count how many total number of jalebis are there. Understood? So, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Total number of jalebis, if we are going to count together, that is 9. But it is not kept equally on each plate. So how we are going to divide that jalebis, total number of jalebis among 3 plates. Now draw the jalebis on the plates below so that each plate has the same number of jalebis. So how we did previous? We did previous total number. Total number we have taken, that is divided among what groups are there. So we did like this, na? 12 and 4 were there. But here it is 9. And how many groups are there? 3. So we will get 3 on each plate. So we will draw 3 jalebis on each plate. So total number of jalebis are divided equally among 3 plates. So how many jalebis are there altogether? That is 9. Understood? How many jalebis are there in each plate? Now it is 3. So I hope this is clear to you. And in this, when you got the answer, you will write Like this, 9 divided by 3 is equals to 3. 3 3s are 9. So 3 in each plate. Understood? Okay. Now come to next page. Sharing them equally. Sharing them equally. Here are 6 bananas. Here are 6 bananas and here are 3 monkeys. If they share the bananas equally, each monkey will get 2 bananas. You got it? 6 and total number divided by 3. So, each monkey will get 2 bananas each. If there are 6 bananas and 2 monkeys, then if there are 6 bananas and 2 monkeys, so each monkey will get 3 bananas. Each monkey will get 3 bananas. But if there are 3, but total number of bananas are same, so they will get 2 each. Understood? So, if we are going to divide anything among equal parts according how many person or how many things are there, so first we are going to take total number, that is divided by number of peoples among to whom which we have to divide. Understood? Now come to next page. If there are 60 bananas and 2 monkeys, how many will each monkey get? How many will each monkey get? So, I hope this is clear to you children. Total number of bananas is 60 and monkeys are 2. So, if we are going to divide 60 by 2, that is 30. So, each monkey will get 30 banana. Means 2 monkey will get, one will get 30 and other will get 30. Understood? Okay. Now, what if there are 600 bananas and 2 monkeys? What if there are 600 bananas and 2 monkeys? So, children, same we are going to do with that also. 600 divided by 2 means 300, means each monkey will get 300 bananas. Understood? Now come to next. 5 friends found 10. 5 friends found 10 5 rupees coins on the ground. 5 rupees coin on the ground. They shared them equally. They shared them equally. So first what they did 10 into 5, that is 50. Understood? So each friend got how many rupees? Total number of friends, that is 5. So 50 divided by 5, that means among each 10 rupees will be divided. If there are 16 10 rupees, if there are 16 10 rupees notes, so 4 friends to share, then what they can do? They will share that, yes, 40 divided by 4, that is 10. But if 16 they are going to divide, first they are going to divide 16 divided by 4, that is 4 friends will get 4 10 rupees each. Means if we are going to do directly here, as we did 4, as we written here 4, or previous we can do 1610 rupees means 40. First we did 40 between them. Okay. Or as I told you 16 into 10. As I told you previous also in 50 we did. So same you can do 16 into 10, that is 160. 160 divided by 4, that is 40 each friend will get. 4 friends are there. So among each 40 rupees they will get. So here you will write 4. Then you did here 4 into 10, or you can do like this. Then you can write directly here 40 rupees. Understood? Now come to next. 5 friends found rupees 100. If they share it equally, how much will each get? Now, if there are 5 friends found 100 rupees. Understood? So, 100 divided by 5, that is 20. So, 5 friends will get 20 rupees each. So, how much they will get? 20 rupees each. Understood? Now, come to next. Hari Prasad has 30 meters of rope. He distributes it equally. How much will each get? How much will each get? Come to next. Hari Prasad has 30 meters of rope. He distributes it equally among his 3 friends. So, how many friends are there? 3. 3. Total number of children? 3. So, 30 divided by 3, that is each child get 10 meters of rope. If there is 36 meters of rope, so children, same we will do. What we are going to do? Total number of children to whom we have to divide it 3. So 36 divided by 3, that is 12. Understood? So each child will get 12 meters of rope. Understood? And if there is 60 meters of rope, how much will each child get? So children, 60 meters of rope divided among 3, that is 20 meters of rope will each child get. So according to the total number, and if there is number of groups or number of people, number of children, that give us different variation what number it should be divided among all 3, 4, 5. It's up to the question. So if there is 30 meters of rope, then each child is getting 10 meters of rope. But if they are having 36 meters of rope, then they are getting 12 meters of rope each child. And if they are having 60 meters of rope, then how much they are getting? They are getting 20 meters of rope each child. So it's up to the total number. What total number are there? And among how many are there to whom we have to divide them equally. Okay, children. So, I hope you clear with the chapter. So, you will revise the chapter you did at home at once in your rough notebook and do practice how we are dividing equally among them. So children, thank you and bye.